Hey everyone, welcome. I am very excited to do this meditation with you today with the winter solstice. And I wanted to just talk to you a little bit about what the winter solstice means. So, in many traditions across the world, it's actually about death and rebirth. And it's all about like taking, like, as the days of light start to decrease into the darkness, and then we have the introspection of self, and we actually look at where we've been and what we've been doing in our lives, and we take time to reflect, and then we celebrate that day being the shortest, and then it starts to become longer days of light going forward, so which is quite a transformation. So I feel like there's a lot of releasing and letting go of ancestral lineage, but also rebirthing into the new. So many different places celebrated all over the world. And yeah, I thought we'd do a meditation about that and just see what comes up. So let's go in and get set up, and let's see what comes up. I'm just going to channel this in as we go. So just take a few moments to just ground yourself. You can put a grounding cord on if you're familiar with Palladian light work. So, using your grounding cord, you would create, and you would see it. If you're male, you'd see it attached to your base or your root chakra. If you're female, you would see it attached to the womb space, which is your sacral chakra. And see this cord of light coming out of you and going down and down and down into the center of the earth to the earth star crystal, and just anchor there. See that cord wrapping around that Earth Star crystal a few times and just asking it to anchor there with the Goddess Gaia energy. You can always feel if Goddess Gaia brings up an energy back up towards your body to support you in acknowledgement that you're grounded with her, and just see it as the first color that comes in. So the first thought that comes into your mind with a color is the color that you're seeing. So just do that now. And I'm just going to set space for this meditation. So I'm just going to welcome in the High Council of Light for a beautiful Dolphin Star Temple for everyone who's doing this meditation. If we can anchor that in and around every person every time the meditation is being replayed. And we'll anchor this space with the highest divine truth and wisdom, divine unconditional love and harmony, divine balance and compassion, divine beauty, radiance, and innocence, divine mercy, divine transmutation and transformation, divine clarity and precision, divine peace, joy, and grace. Anything that is of a divine quality may enter, and anything other than divine must leave now. So be it, and so it is. And if we can individuate all those spaces and connect all our temples together, that would be great. Thank you. And I'll just welcome in the Council of 12, the Pleiadians, Sirians, and Andromedans coming in. Welcome. Archangel Michael and the Legions of Light. And I have Kuan Yin coming in for this. And I have some elders in quite a few tribal groups around the planet. So I'm just going to welcome them in as well. Beautiful. And so you might have some guides that you would like to invite in. So if you can just repeat after me, if you know your guides, that's great. But if not, you can state this. I call forth my guides who love me unconditionally to come and be with me during this meditation and activation. And let's also welcome in our higher selves of the light. Yeah, they're just telling me I'm going a bit fast. We'll just slow down for some people. So, yes, let's bring in our higher selves of the light. So, just asking your higher self, who loves you unconditionally. Now, the higher self is actually a part of you. You are connected to your higher self. It resides here in your soul matrix in your heart. This higher self sits on about the sixth density of light, which is a dimension of light, is what some people might call a dimension as well. So it's a density of light. And we want our higher selves with us as well. So let's just bring in our higher selves to come and join us in this meditation. Beautiful. So I'm just going to give you a few moments here just to invite in any guides or beings that you work with into your own space. Okay, beautiful. All right, so let's just take a couple of long, slow, deep breaths. Just stating to yourself, be here, all parts of me, right here, right now. I'm just calling back all pieces of you to come back into the one part of your body. Sometimes when we interact with lots of other people, we can exchange energy and so forth. So we just want to pull all of you back into the one space right here, right now. So once again, just making that command, be here, all parts of me, right here, right now. Taking a long, slow, deep breath in. Actually, it's really good to take a deep breath in and just just sigh it out. Really breathing in and raising the shoulders up. And when you exhale and making some noise and just dropping the shoulders down. It almost like puts the body into a state of relaxation. That's good. So let's just move into a bit of relaxation. So just becoming aware of your jaw, relaxing your jaw, your forehead, your shoulders, your arms, your hands. So just moving into a nice, comfortable place where you can be sitting for this meditation. Relaxing your legs, your feet, your spine, your shoulders, all your muscles. Just calmly and peacefully relaxing. Just going into a comfortable breath. We're going to go into the darkness within our body. I'm just going to go into the darkness. Yeah, it's a quiet time, winter. And it's the duality of our dark side and our light side. And so we are coming to the tail end of the dark side. So we want to just honor that part of us, the shadow side. It's just coming into that space. It doesn't have to be a space of fear, it's just a dark space. And just noticing how you feel in this space. How does it feel to be surrounded by darkness? Is it comfortable and relaxed? Is it a place where you get to shut off? Or does it feel uncomfortable or apprehensive? So just fading out the light of the sun. Now I want you to tune in to your soul light. It's in the center of your body. Some like to say it's in the soul matrix, which is where the heart chakra is, right in the center of the spine. And it's this beautiful spark of light that is you, it's your frequency. I want you to just tune into that spark of light. And as you find it there, I want you to focus your attention upon it. Just breathing into that light. Just expanding it with your breath. As you breathe in, it expands. And as you breathe out, it starts to expand. And I want you to expand this light into your whole entire body. And take your time to expand that light. Feel it start to fill up in your chest first, in your lungs, through your heart, your actual physical heart. And as it expands up into the neck and the jaw, just relaxing that jaw even more. It's okay if you're expanding down into your diaphragm, your lower lungs, into your body. However, it works for you is what works for you. Just going to give you a few moments until you expand that light into your whole entire body. And as you have expanded your light out through your body, I want you to imagine that you're breathing as a whole body being, like you're breathing through the pores of your skin. And your whole body expands and contracts with each breath. And if you need more time, you can just pause it here. But otherwise, I want you to now take your mind into the half of the year that has passed, the last 6 months. I want you to think about the events that you have been through that have created change within you. You might start with the relationships that you've had with people. With friends and family, maybe work colleagues. Were there any situations that you didn't handle so well? And we're just observing, we're not going into the emotion of it, just observing where it's been difficult, where it's been challenging. It's just taking a moment to reflect. And then just allowing that to dissipate and just bringing your mind now into where you did not meet your goals in the last 6 months. Or if you did meet your goals in the last 6 months, just thinking about what you wanted to achieve, whether you have or you haven't, and just acknowledging it. Might have been organising a holiday that never got organised, or doing some self care that you didn't get around to doing. Or it might have been the job promotion that you did get, or the new relationship that you started. or new friends that you've come across. Just acknowledging here. And now just dropping all of that away and just coming back to you and your soul light throughout your body. I want you to create from your soul light a beautiful flame, a powerful flame. It can be whatever color you like. And if you can't create a flame here, you can just ask, or you can intend. You can feel, sense, or have a knowingness to create that flame. But if you're having trouble with that flame, you can just call in Saint Germain and his beautiful violet flame of transmutation, whichever one feels most comfortable for you. I want you to bring this flame down to the bottom of your body, just underneath your feet, your aura and your hologram, these two fields that run around your body. Just place the flame underneath you. And using your breath, as you breathe into this flame, it starts to increase its power and its size. As it slowly starts to move through your body, your aura, and your hologram, just removing any old energy from that reflection, any old goals that didn't get met, any conflict that was created, any stagnant energy, is to allow this flame to go through and burn all of that energy out of the body and the aura and the hologram. Using your breath, breathing in deeply as the flames become more and more powerful. Just cleansing your whole field. Cleansing anywhere there is pain in the body held from those issues or those challenges. Just allowing it to come in. Transmuting and transforming all of the old energy from the past. and releasing all of it, allowing it to dissipate as completion. And then allowing that flame to also dissipate down at the feet, or asking Saint Germain, if you are complete, to just let it go. We're going to call forth the ancestors, your ancestors. You're going to call forth your ancestors and invite them to come in with your guides and your high self and to form a protective circle around and behind you. We're asking the ancestors who carry the knowledge and the wisdom and the learned growth that have been here before, the ones that have cleared many things, to just come and place, or just let them place their hands on your shoulders and allow them as a whole to transmit the ancient wisdom, healing, their knowingness through to you, their strength, their support, and their courage. Their divine unconditional love. And just receive. We're going to ask the ancestors to release any old karmic patterns, any ancestral pain that you have been carrying, any fear that you've been holding in your body that belongs to the old ancestors, that you no longer need to hold for them. So just ask them, or just state, I honor those who came before me. I now release what is not mine that I have been carrying. I want you to just hold it there. You may feel or sense things lifting out from your body. I'm just going to set up the cones of light, interdimensional, evolutionary, intergalactic cones of light above each and every person doing this meditation. Just like a big cylinder or a cone of light above you, like an upside down ice cream cone, just drawing anything that you can release to be transmuted into the light. Any old fears, you might have a fear of being in water, or a fear of spiders, or a fear of snakes, or a fear of driving, whatever, any fears there that may be of the ancestors, not from your lifetime, but something that you have been carrying. Just state, I now release, and whatever your fear may be, or any inability, and just state again, I now release the inability to move forward. Only release what's right for you. You may have some already that you know what they are. But for those of you who are not sure, I'm just going to say a few. I now release the stagnation in my energy field. And just breathe into it and allow it to exit on the exhale. I now release my worry, my fear, my pain. I now release my stress. And here you can also release diseases. So I now release my cancer. I release my whatever you want to add in there. Any illnesses, diseases, anything that's been stopping you in staying in your light. I now release all karmic patterns. I now release what is not mine to carry. And just having some deep, long, slow breaths. You may want to tone here or make some sound like ah, oh, anything that feels right for you to release it. Toning can be really good to do. And I'm just going to tone through a sound of release from the ancestors as well. Just taking in a deep breath. And just coming back to your light. And just stating, I now step forward as a light bearer of my lineage. Now, I want you to imagine that there is light coming from your ancestors down through into your body and creating a path of light in front of you. A beautiful path of light that is in front of you, as if it is going all the way along your timeline into the future. And as you see this path of light, I want you to imagine yourself walking forward into the future through this crystalline passageway of light. And at the end of the path, up front, ahead in the distance, you can see your higher self, radiant, sovereign, peaceful, awaiting. This divine being that looks like you, but in light form. I want you to walk to your higher self. This is your future self. And merge with this version of you. Feel what they feel. See through their eyes. Allow this beautiful version of you integrate codes of light and guidance into your body. As if you are absorbing the light and activation codes or frequency. And just state, I now embody the light of my highest path. I walk with clarity, confidence, and grace. So just rest here in the sacred union of your future self. Just receiving that beautiful transmission of peace and knowingness, empowerment, insight. So just receiving at this moment. Receiving success, joy, excitement, stability, connection to self. Allowing this to activate in your frequency, raising your frequency, clarifying your blueprint and direction. Feeling the success that you are already in. The love that you are holding for yourself. The wisdom, the clarity, the laughter, the lightness. Feeling the blessings from all of the ancestors who have come before you, increasing that frequency. Feel their deep appreciation for what you have experienced on this journey so far. And just bringing that frequency back into your physical body where you are sitting right now, right here. Just bringing the consciousness, your consciousness now, into your physical body. and just anchoring it now into the third dimensional physical body. In the here and now. And just taking a moment to thank your ancestors for coming and gifting the blessings today and clearing the old patternings, the old fears. And just putting your hand on your heart chakra and one hand on your solar plexus. Just feeling that inner golden light of your soul frequency. Just having a moment to just acknowledge yourself, giving thanks to coming in today to do this meditation. Giving thanks to yourself and moving forward. Giving thanks to the earth. Yeah. And just coming into your consciousness of your physical body. Just thanking Mother Earth and Father Sky, the light that you are. And just wiggling your toes and your fingers. And just coming back into this space. And so just remembering that this time of year is about the inward parts of ourselves, the inner shadow, the reflection that we see. It's about releasing the old patterns and the cycles and the stories that no longer serve us. So that we can rebirth the light. And as we move forward through into the light, each day is going to get longer, more sunshine is coming down onto the earth. It symbolizes the hope and new beginnings and the spiritual awakening. So it invites us to pause and listen and reset our energy. And so it's a sacred moment now of planting seeds for what you want to grow as this light returns, honoring both your light and shadow sides and recognizing that they're both essential to the growth. So maybe create some journaling or creativity through painting or through expressing, but just all taking some time to think about how you want the next half of this year to go. What do you need more of? Is it self-care, self-nurturing, self-love? Is it fun? Is it lightness? Is it cozying up inside and journaling or reading? Is it socializing with friends and family? What is it that you need more of for this next half of the year? What does your frequency crave to create? So thank you for coming for this meditation. Have a wonderful day, evening, or whatever you are creating next. It is with deep appreciation and love. Thank you.